Gemini, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we're just going to do a little energy check-in, see what's been going on, how are you doing, maybe get some advice. Alright, Gemini. Dang. Got some big energies. We have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Son of Cups, the Lovers. You're right in the middle. There you are. Alright. So Gemini. Gemini? Did I say Gemini? Alright, Gemini. So you are the focus of your own attention right now. You are focusing on you. So it looks like in the past, hold on, I'm just reading this down here real quick. No, I don't get it. It's like there's somehow somebody came in and reminded you about something, like somebody came in and reminded you of some things that you've been through. It seems like it was unexpected. Like you didn't expect to hear that from that person. This right here is the person. This is you. It's like you're going about your day-to-day. You're going about your business, you know, keeping things tight or whatever. And someone comes along and says something to you innocently, right? And it totally triggers like some memories. Like I don't know if you're older, maybe it triggered memories from when I was in the military, or when when I had this difficult childhood, or whatever, like some kind of long drawn out struggle. That's what this is. Cuz it's like this is being forced to take things one weary, tricky ass step at a time, right? And it's like not knowing when it'll end. But I feel like this is a memory that was triggered in the past. Like you recently went through some kind of weird nostalgia moment where you hadn't thought about that in a long time. And it kind of got you to this current state of introspection where you're really focused on yourself right now. And it's funny because you're the middle card right here, right? Which is the central focus of the whole reading. And your card is the Lovers. And then it's right above it is the Hermit, which is this card of going inside, internal, and really, introspective things. You're being reminded of yourself here, that you are a self. I don't know if maybe you've been doing a lot of stuff for other people, just taking care of people, taking care of business. But it's interesting that the Ten of Cups is underneath this major introspection here, Gemini, because that's all about your connections to other people, but not business connections, like your emotional connections. These are all like little happy strings, you know what I mean? Like all of the things, I don't know, it's weird. It's like you're getting a like when like a life review, but you're doing it on your own. Like You're reviewing all of the happy times and the things that you love, the things that are important, and how far that you've come. And so here we have the future. These are future energies. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some kind of, with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes there's this element of destiny, right? Like a destined point in time. And I almost feel like there's some kind of astrology involved here, Gemini. Like, I don't know where's your Saturn? Like, if you're into astrology, like, have you had your Saturn return yet? Or have you had your second Saturn return? Depending on how old you are. Like, it seems like there's something important astrologically, just as far as the timing of where you are in life right now. And I'm giggling because I have a young adult in my house screaming at video games. Hopefully you can't hear them. All right. So also in the future, though, it seems like there's some kind of difficult aspect here. I mean, this could be like a Chiron return or a Saturn return, something like that, where there's some kind of, it's like, normally the Ten of Wands is like a card of a burden, but I feel like this is more of like a not knowing of something. Like, I don't know why this feels so hard, is what I'm getting. Why does this feel so hard? And it's very exhausting. You know, we have this, to me, I'm seeing this as more like the Four of Swords, as being exhausting. Like, the Ten of Wands, of course, is a very exhausting card. But I'm seeing this as you, like, really taking your time with something. I'm not really getting any kind of deception or shadiness with this card, which sometimes can come with the Seven of Swords. I'm just getting you like taking your time and kind of sorting. Like, you've got one eye open here. It's like you're kind of sorting through this mud or whatever this is. It's very it's like you're being very careful and deliberate. So this focus on you, it's like, I think that you are trying to, what I see is like coming to terms with like whatever you've established here with the Father of Pentacles, like whatever you have established in your life, and trying to sort out like what might change, what might stay the same, like what else is in store for me. Knowing what, you know, what you've been through, and almost being a little bit suspicious of your future. And so the advice for you here is, yes, you are absolutely supposed to be focusing on yourself right now and your inner workings, what makes you tick, okay? And it will help you a lot to be open-minded about what you're willing to hear and listen to. Like, this is a willingness to listen is what I'm getting from this here. And yeah, things might look a little bit muddled and weird, especially if you're going through a major life change or some kind of shift in the big energies around you. Because whether you believe it or not, the planets have an influence. That's how you're able to just, you know, maintain your connections and keep kind of like the happy juice flowing here. All right. So let's look at, kind of already went over that. Like, as far as like your like your goals here. I think you're trying to get a grasp on like what's in store for you for the future. I think that's kind of like a goal here for you. And I think that as far as feelings go, like how like the feelings that are going on here, it's like I don't think you feel 100% comfortable. I don't think you feel 100% comfortable with yourself right now, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, there might be some untangling or figuring things out. It's like maybe some of these here are tangled up, or maybe they're not rainbow colored. Maybe maybe they're in shades of black and white. Maybe there's some kind of you know polarity you have to deal with. Sorry, I was choking. Not really, I was just coughing. So here is the kind of like the subconscious area. And basically your subconscious is kind of letting you know here that yeah, you've been through a lot, Gemini. And you've made it through a lot of stuff here. You are completely capable of being fulfilled, feeling fulfilled, right? And there's still stuff that you have not uncovered, okay? There are still things that you don't know about yourself. So it's worth exploring, which is probably why the focus is on you right now, Gemini. All right. So, Gemini, this is your this is your message, and take what resonates, and I'll see you later. Bye, Gemini.